A bishop who leads the Albuquerque chapter of one of the largest nationwide churches is accused of being a predator.
A woman claims he seduced her when she was a teen, sexually abused her, and more recently came on to her 6-year-old daughter.
Bishop James Lakeith Jones of the Church of God in Christ, or COGIC, in Albuquerque has been preaching in this city for years. But there may be a sinister side to the bishop that Kimberly Pollard wants the public to know about.
You're looking mighty sexy in your nightgown.
Pollard claims this is from a video message Bishop Jones sent to her 6-year-old daughter in February. It's now part of a $12 million lawsuit the Now Texas woman has brought against the bishop and his church.
Turn it down for what?
That centers around a series of personal video messages exchanged between Pollard and Jones. In her lawsuit, Pollard accuses the bishop of sexual abuse, something she says started back in the 90s when she was a teen. Pollard didn't want to talk on camera, but says she's known Jones through COGIC since she was 15. Jones was 29 at the time. And it was during a holy convocation in Albuquerque 20 years ago that Pollard says the bishop, then pastor, sexually assaulted her in a hotel room when she was 16 years old. As Jones worked his way up in the church ranks, Pollard says he used his authority to keep preying on her, using coercion, threats, and his position as a spiritual advisor. Over the years, Bishop Jones married another woman also involved in the church, but Pollard claims that didn't stop him.
This one's for you.
Some images too explicit to show on TV show the bishop simulating sex acts on camera. Pollard says those gestures were meant for her. He told me should I ever try to speak on it, he'd always have the upper hand because of who he was, Pollard says in her complaint. She provides text messages which appear to show the bishop sending her flowers, even at one point promising her a ring. Then there's comments about her 6-year-old daughter who is not related to Jones. Pollard claims Bishop Jones told her he'd wait for her child to turn 18 to date her. But Pollard says it was when Jones made this statement
You're looking mighty sexy
that made her realize Bishop Jones was, quote, trying to groom my daughter the same way he groomed me from 15 years of age. She's since gone to COGIC's grievance committee with text messages, photos, videos, and emails dating back years. Some videos, Pollard says, are from this year. Pollard says one video shows her and the naked bishop in a hotel room. The Memphis-based church's grievance committee chairman acknowledges the nude images appear to be Bishop Jones. As proof, the committee points to a shot showing a suitcase with a box of condoms that's next to a gold cross commonly worn by bishops in this church. The bishop refused to talk to us.